everybody, welcome back. It's Cowboy Bob. We are in here with Oklahoma kill pen donkey number 6, and we're going to continue to work with her on desensitizing her and getting to her feet and leading her, and see if we can get her to lead a little bit. So you can see she's a little bit wound up, and remember, she is wild and she is a kicker, so we pay attention to that. She doesn't really like me putting the halter on her. Do you, sweetie? No, you don't. Just throw the rope over her, let her take that. She doesn't mind that too much, but I gotta be careful, right? See, there was a kick. You cannot kick me. So I have to make sure that I stay safe and in the safety zone. Make sure I don't get that hind quarter pointing at me. Okay, let's push you back over by the other side. So here's where I can use the stick, the carrot stick, because I can ask her to do things and I can touch her at a safe distance. Right, see there? See that? Yeah, we don't want that. So we just need to be a little careful. Just need to be a little careful and a little cautious. We're not going to get all wound up. I always like to say, when the animals escalate their emotions, it's time for us to de-escalate our emotions. All I really want to do is get the halter on her and see if we can work on leading a little bit. So it's tricky business because I don't want her to think if she acts up, I'll move away. But I have to be careful. So it's a little bit of a balancing act. You can't, I don't want you getting behind me. So that moving back that way, we're done with that. Yep, we're done with that. You can be over here closer to your friends, but you cannot move the other way. Yeah. All right, so we're just going to have to be patient, because there's no point in getting in an argument with her. That just doesn't accomplish a thing. So if this takes a little longer, then that's what it happens, right? We just keep going. Can't kick me though. Can't kick me. Nope. 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 That's not gonna make it go away, I hope. It might make it go away. It might. You might win. Okay, do we have to argue? Huh? So let's just see. I already know she doesn't really like the carrot stick. That's more for my protection. But she's not showing me her hindquarter at the moment. So we're going to see if I put this rope on her back, what she does. And she wants to get away from it. And she wants to spin around. That's her tactic, right? She's learning that if she spins around, that I'll move away. And so that's just that's something that she's learned to get out of it. And so I've got to use my noodle and come up with a way to overcome that. Because the fact is that she is bigger than me, and she can kick me. And so I've got to get her to choose to accept me. I can't arm wrestle her into it. There's just no way. I'll lose. So right now we're doing it with treat incentives to try to get her to see that I'm not a threat. But now she's really, honestly, being kind of spoilt kind of a brat. She's just not getting her way. That's what this is about. Not getting her way. Are ya? Go ahead and kick. Kick if that's what you want to do. But just kick the stick. Good. Good. So it's a little bit of a puzzle I'm trying to figure out here. I'm not going to let you get away like that. You can't kick me. You can't kick me. That's not safe. Yeah. Can't run me over, and you can't kick me. We're not going to allow that. So if you're going to be naughty, then you get a little bit of a spanking because it's dangerous. Okay? Good. Good. Let me get my rope back. So when her head goes down like that, she's angry. And she's telling me to get away. Okay, this is really interesting because she's very smart. And right now, she's using her wits to stay out of this halter. Aren't you? Aren't you using your wits to stay out of the halter? Okay, so she's coming over here not to be my best friend. She's moving toward me to get me to move off. And I know that because of her posture and her body language. You can't do that. You can't give me your butt. You can't give me your butt. You can't give me your butt. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. Okay? Good girl. Good girl. Nope, not acceptable. Not acceptable. Good girl. Now her head's down. Her ears are cocked. So this is I need to stay very aware and pet you. Okay? See, isn't that better than that arguing? There. We're going to have a little peace and quiet. Let her think. She's trying to get away. I'm going to say, no, you can't do that. You can't back up and get out of it. Okay? Is that all right? She says, no, it's not all right. But by giving her a little tap on the legs when she was being naughty, and I consider kicking and biting two behaviors that are naughty, and not doing it when she's standing here, not touching her with down there where she hates it with the stick. That's telling her that the stick is a message, and the message is you get tapped with the stick when you're naughty. But if you're not naughty, it's all good. Now her head's up, so that's a little bit of a positive. And her ears are still angry. But we'll take that, half an apple. I'm going to pet her with the stick, just to let her know that the stick is really not the issue. Oh? It's just when you're naughty, we correct you with it. Okay. So this is the part where has been the most difficult with her consistently, and that is getting the halter over her nose. But let's just see. Let's see what she'll give me. You okay? You okay? You got angry ears. Again, it's just super important that I stay alert but relaxed. And I stay in the safe zone between her legs. But it's this end back here that's really that's really her weapon of choice. If she'll look at me, that's a better sign. I'm just going to give her a little pressure with this rope to let her know that it's not the end of the world if she gets a little bit of rope pressure. She may or may not respond to it, but at least she's feeling it. She's licking a little bit. Good. That's good. That's really good compared to where we were. Good. Good. So again, it starts with, look there. She took a step towards me. She gets a carrot for that because she earned that. So again, I was saying it all starts with, what is she going to give me? Right? And I have to work with what she gives me. I just can't ram it down her throat. It's even if I was able to have a little argument with her and win the argument, I would lose the war because it would just build resentment and it'd just be all the harder the next time. So this takes time, but it's absolutely necessary. Good. Good. Good job. Okay, I'm going to abandon the carrot stick again. She's a little more relaxed. If she gets around me, because right now she can, because I don't have the stick to extend my reach and keep her from going past me, she can go past me. I can't stop her. I have nothing to stop her with. So if she does that, then we'll just go back to the carrot stick and bring her back in here. Good. Good. There we go. There's a sniff and some better ears. Now those aren't going to be permanently better, but she took the time to make her ears a little bit better so she could sniff me. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good. 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 She's really preparing to spin around and go toward the camera to get away from me. So I just want to be careful to not overplay my position, and while at the same time moving forward. Because without a halter, there's really not much else that we're going to accomplish. So we really have to get to the halter. So I'm just going to try to move slow, try to let her accept this a little bit. There, not so bad. Good. Oops. Trying not to go too fast because I could wreck it. Look at there. We got a halter on this wild donkey. I'm gonna let the rope drop. Be nice if she came over here. I'm almost out of carrots. I used so many just to get this far. You're suspicious, aren't you? Be really great if she trusted me enough to come over here. There's that stick. That thing is mean. She doesn't like that stick at all. But the fact that she's standing here and we have a slack rope, that's something that we didn't get before. We've not gotten before. That's good. That's good. I'm going to give her a little space. Whoops. Give her a little space. I'm going to try to love on her a little bit. This is all so very positive now. We started off pretty negative, and we've turned this around. And now we have a completely different animal than we had when we started this whole nonsense. You think it's nonsense, don't you? Now, this is the beginning of leading her here. She's following me. And so she's going to get a reward for this. She's also, you can see that she's waving her, or she's leaning her head. She's still unhappy about having to answer to the rope. Good, good, good. Really good. That's really good. So you don't get an A+ for that in terms of leading because you're just walking around me. But you are listening to the rope, and that is huge. Okay, so I've gotten really everything that I was hoping to get this time. We ended up getting the noseband on her much more peacefully. She's going to chew it. She is willing to pay attention to me when I ask her. She's not running away from me and pulling on the rope. She's fairly quiet and calm. So really, I mean, even though it started off kind of the wrong way, I really like where we're at right now. So we're going to let you out of this. Good. So we're just going to be friends here for a second. And then I'm going to open the gate and I'm going to go out first. And then you can do whatever you want. Good. Really good. I'm really happy with that. And look here. I don't know if you can see this from, I'm pretty far away from the camera. I walked out and she can go anywhere she wants. And she came over to me. So, all in all, a really good session, in my opinion. And so we'll just keep working her. Oklahoma donkey number 6, the wild kill pen animal. This is Cowboy Bob signing off. Stay tuned.